Are you looking to move to New Haven, Connecticut, but don't really have a good sense for what the city's like and if it's going to be a good fit for you? Hey, I'm Joe Cafasso, and I've been a realtor for the past 21 years. And before that, I used to work at Yale Law School. So I'm going to give you my perspective of the top 5 things to do in New Haven, Connecticut, and why it's the best city to live in. So, number 1, New Haven is more than just Yale University. However, New Haven is built around Yale and has a steep history for the university. So the first thing that I would do moving to New Haven, take a walking tour of the university. There are so many parts of it spread out throughout the city. You have the central campus around the green, you have the law school, you have the library system, and a lot of the city is influenced by the university, like Science Park. So the number one thing I would do moving to New Haven is start by taking a tour of the university and see what it's really all about, especially during the academic year. During the summer, it kind of quiets down, but during the academic year, you will see so much of the city and get a great perspective for what New Haven's really like. The number 2 thing that I think makes the city great are the museums. Whether it's the British Art Museum, the Yale Art Gallery, the Peabody Museum, there's always something to do, and a lot of the museums are free of charge, and you could go in, spend the afternoon exploring, and you'll see some great cultural aspects of the city. So the number 2 thing I would do is visit the New Haven museums. Number 3 is the parks. A lot of people think of New Haven as a city where you have a lot of buildings and hustle and bustle, but there's a lot of New Haven that is made up of parks and outdoor activities. So number 1 is the New Haven Green. Now, what makes the New Haven Green interesting, it is a park, but it's also the only green in Connecticut that's privately owned and not owned by the city. In addition, you have Lighthouse Point, which has a lighthouse. It has a carousel building. The lighthouse is no longer in use, but again, you'll get the history for the city. It has a beautiful beach area, and it's definitely something to check out. And then finally, you have East Rock Park. So you can walk up to the top of East Rock. Again, there's a monument up there. People fly kites, have picnic lunches. On a clear day, you could see all the way out to Long Island. So that's also a must do if you plan to move to New Haven. Definitely check out the parks. Number 4 is definitely the restaurants. I would personally, at the end of the day, after exploring all the parks, head on down to Worcester Street. If you want pizza, you have Pepe's, you have Sally's. Off of Worcester Street, you have Modern Pizza, but then on Worcester Street, you also have Consiglio's, Tres Fellini's. There's lots of great Italian restaurants in New Haven. I would definitely eat my way through the city if this was your first visit. It's definitely something you could check out. And then finally, number 5, after a long day of exploring the city itself and then having some great food, I would check out a show at the Schubert Theater. Again, the Schubert has some world-class performances. I would definitely check that out for something to do at night. And then afterwards, you could go to any of the local bars and restaurants and enjoy a cocktail at the end of the night, or a coffee house if that's your thing. Definitely something to do for everybody. So if you're looking to move to New Haven and you want the experience of working with a realtor who has lived here his entire life and knows the city inside and out, please feel free to reach out. And below is all my contact info. However you want to reach me, email, phone, text, my website, reach out. I'll be happy to give you my perspective in New Haven and then all the surrounding suburbs outside of New Haven. And if there's anything that I could do for you, please don't hesitate to reach out. That's what this channel is for, is helping people relocating to New Haven and Connecticut as a whole. Have a great day.